What's going on, horror fans, especially Scream fans? I gotta make this video because there have been a couple of things that have been happening in the Scream universe the last couple of days that I am not happy about. Let's talk about it. By now, you've probably seen my video or heard the news at least that Patrick Dempsey will not be reprising his role as Mark Kincaid in Scream 7, and he won't even be Sydney's husband. Now, this is alarming to some and upsetting to some, probably to a lot of Scream fans, because they already have in the past confirmed that Mark Kincaid is Sydney's husband. There's that line in Scream 5, "How are Mark and the kids? I think I'll keep him." And we all were like, oh, okay, Mark Kincaid from Scream 3 is now married to Sidney Prescott. They have a couple of kids, and she's happy until the events of Scream 5 happen. A lot of people were hoping she would get to have her peace and her happiness, and people would stop running around trying to kill her. But now we're bringing her back for Scream 7, and apparently we're retconning all of that having to do with Mark Kincaid being the husband, and we're now adding Joel McHale to the mix and making his name Mark Evans. I don't know what happened with Patrick Dempsey not becoming the husband in Scream 7 to Sidney Prescott, like we were told Mark Kincaid, his character in Scream 3, was, but we are not getting that anymore, and I haven't heard any news as to why, but it's very upsetting to me because, I mean, while Mark Kincaid isn't all that important of a character in the Scream universe, he was only in one movie, he had a lot of chemistry with Sidney in that movie, where he goes to even protecting her in the party scene, and then he even hangs out with Dewey and Gale and Sidney when Dewey and Gale get engaged, and has that scene where Sidney has her door open, they're all standing there, and she doesn't care anymore because she's got Mark, she's got Gale, she's got Dewey, Roman is dead, so it all seems to be all good now, right? No, we're just getting rid of all of that chemistry, all of that obvious protection that Mark gave to Sidney in Scream 3. We're getting rid of the "I'll think I'll keep him, how are Mark and the kids." We're completely making a new Mark to be the father and the husband. I don't know what they were thinking here. It really upsets me, as I guess you could probably tell, because I think we all wanted Mark Kincaid and Patrick Dempsey to be in Scream 7. So I don't know what happened. I wish they would give us an answer, but I really don't like that that's not happening anymore. The next piece of news I'm a little bit happier about, but still not thrilled. Jasmine Savoy Brown has been confirmed to return as Mindy Meeks Martin in Scream 7, the twin sister of Chad Meeks Martin, played by Mason Gooding, who is also in the film. And it further, to me, kind of seems like a slap in the face to Melissa Barrera, who was the main character of Scream 5 and 6 and the main person in the core 4, who we know is not going to be in Scream 7. And it kind of feels like even more like, why would you put Jasmine and Mason's Mindy and Chad back in Scream 7, knowing that Melissa and probably Jenna are not going to be in the movie? I also got my thinking cap on a little bit. Wednesday has officially stopped filming. They are done filming season 2, as far as I know. Jenna Ortega announced that she was not going to be in Scream 7 because she had conflict filming Wednesday. I wouldn't be entirely shocked if Jenna now announces soon that she'll be in Scream 7 as well. I mean, if Mason and Jasmine are in Scream 7, why not have Jenna as well? I mean, 3 of the 4 ain't bad. My only other thought, and this is another not confirmed, just a speculation here, if you don't have Jenna in Scream 7 and you have Chad and Mindy, as I've said in other videos, to link Screams 5 and 6 to 7 without having Melissa and potentially not even Jenna in the film, what do you do with those characters? Where do they go? Where's their trajectory in Scream 7 and beyond? I wouldn't be shocked if Mason and Jasmine's characters, Chad and Mindy, get killed in Scream 7, just to maybe end that part of the Scream franchise for good. I really don't want that to happen because I really like Chad and Mindy. I really like them as part of the core 4, and I'm hoping that somehow, some way down the line, we can get the core 4 back to at least finish their trilogy. But, I mean, I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll have to wait and see what happens if Jenna does announce that she's going to be in the film, because if that's the case, then we might get that down the line. Sydney Neve Campbell was not in 6 because of a pay discrepancy. She did not get a fair pay wage compared to her male co-stars, so she did the right thing and sat out a movie. Now she's back for another role in Scream 7. Now, I don't know, maybe down the line, I don't know if Spyglass will ever do it, but if another film enterprise owns the rights to Scream down the road, maybe we get a core 4 reunion. I don't know, but all will be told in Scream 7, because if Chad and Mindy are cannon fodder and they get killed off in this 7th film, we will obviously not be seeing a core 4 reunion down the road. I hope that doesn't happen, but honestly, I think it's going to happen between one or two things. You get a Chad and Mindy and Jenna part in Scream 7 that leads to at least some of those characters continuing on in the franchise, or you don't get Jenna, we know we're not getting Melissa, and Chad and Mindy get killed off in Scream 7. I'm hoping, as I said, we get a reunion, at least with 3 of the core 4, if we can't get Melissa back. But we'll know pretty soon if Jenna confirms that whether she will or she won't be in Scream 7. There's still time. Scream 7 just began filming a week ago. So we'll know pretty soon if there's going to be 3 of the 4 of them in the movie. But my thinking is if it will only be Chad and Mindy in Scream 7, they'll probably get killed off. I don't want that to happen. I like them both as characters, but that's what I'm thinking is going to happen if we don't get Jenna confirming soon. I mean, we still might lose one of them. I mean, that was what Scream 6 had. People had issues with Scream 6 because no major characters got killed off. So those are 2 major characters you can kill off. So I think it is likely, if we don't get 3 of the 4 in 7, that Chad and Mindy will be killed off. That's all I got for right now. Feel free to hit the like button, hit the comment button. Feel free to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, tell me what you're thinking, how you're feeling. Are you excited for Jasmine Savoy Brown to reprise her role as Mindy in Scream 7? Are you happy that Joel McHale is now going to be Mark Evans, the husband of Sidney Prescott that we've never met before? Don't know how you could be. Maybe you like Joel McHale, maybe you don't like Patrick Dempsey for some reason. Or are you upset that Patrick Dempsey is not going to be in this film as Mark Kincaid, the husband to Sidney that we were promised? I can't read your minds. Drop a comment down below. Let me know how you're thinking, how you're feeling. And as I said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's grow this channel together. In the meantime, I'll see you in the next video. Stay scary, my friends.